entertainment, attractions, gambling, weddings, and sunshine. These are the main reasons why people go to Las Vegas. But during this recession, the number of visitors dropped by more than 1 million. It has significantly damaged local tourism and caused the collapse of the construction industry. As a consequence, Las Vegas is facing the most serious crisis in its history. In response, hotels and casinos have started offering complimentary show tickets and special deals on tours and meals. But the tourism authority says discount room rates have played the most important role in luring tourists back.
The recession made that a reality. It reduced the prices of the rooms, and a conscious decision by the hotel casino presidents who sit on our board was to maintain occupancy and the excitement of Las Vegas and sacrifice on the room rate so people would still come and find better and greater value.
But it's not the only sacrifice the city has had to make in order to stay afloat. On the Strip, many major hotel and business developments like these have been delayed or abandoned altogether, leaving 15,000 local construction workers without jobs. Jose worked as a supervisor for a building firm and lost his job 8 months ago. He was the breadwinner of the family, and now they are likely to lose their home. Jose was made redundant despite his many years of service.
I was one of the workers who had been with the company for a long time. When the recession hit, companies in the building sector started to decrease wages. In response, workers organized themselves in a union, which scared the companies because we started to fight for our rights. So if someone was involved in the union, companies looked for ways to throw them out.
But Jose is not a unique case. Statistics show that 1 in 20 homeowners in Las Vegas is struggling. And with unemployment reaching 14%, foreclosures are likely to continue. A year ago, this street was full of life. But according to the Alliance of Home Buyers Justice, 90% of the families who lived here had to give up their homes because they couldn't keep up with the mortgage payment. In certain neighborhoods, mostly on the outskirts of this glamorous city, empty houses and foreclosure locks have become commonplace. A leading economist says the luck of Las Vegans is not going to change anytime soon.
We're going to see a lot of bankruptcies. We are seeing a lot of bankruptcies. We're seeing a lot of small business failures. You know, people are making a little money in their business, trying to make mortgage payments. We've got the small business failures. So yeah, I mean, this is just going to be a really rough time for the people that invested at the wrong time. It's just going to be really rough. And there's no job prospects. So I have to look at people and say, you might want to consider moving somewhere else.
Amanda, a self-employed wedding photographer, is also going in foreclosure. But she's one of those who stopped paying the mortgage installments because their home lost so much of its original value. For many, including her, it's better to walk away than keep paying. Another reason for the high foreclosure rate.
Who knows how long I have here before they kick me out? And I will have nowhere to go, no credit to buy another home. I have 3 birds and an obnoxious dog, so no apartment will take us. This is my home. I just want it at the price. I can buy the same home next door for $150,000, yet they're making me pay $340,000.
But one person's problem is another person's opportunity. A real estate professional says since there are so many cheap houses on the market, investors are coming back, which will eventually boost the local economy.
The ones in very poor condition are being purchased by investors. We're seeing ones locally and then from all over the world, particularly the Far East, coming here to buy them. Also, there's a major wave of retirement population beginning to either move here or buy here. We're probably are going to sell $3 to $4 billion of real estate in general this year.
Still, Some experts think that if Sin City wants to get back on track, real estate and tourism may only be part of the solution, while others say it's a tough goal.
It's an adult fantasy land, and that's what we have sold here for years and years. You go up and down that mile-long strip out there, and that's it. That is our industry. So the discussion has been that we need to diversify. We need to move into different areas. The problem is we've never really been able to make that break.
Mayor Riddle thinks it's not a question of if, but how.
Now we say, well, yes, maybe we do need economic diversification. We talked about it for years, but nobody was very serious, because why be serious when your population is growing at 6%? Now we're serious about it.
Las Vegas managed to reinvent itself in the 1930s, and experts say it's time for another revamp. But is Sin City ready to give up its decadent image and become known for, let's say, data storage or solar energy?
Now, in terms of green jobs, Southern Nevada is one of the best places in the world for solar power generation. It's going to be difficult to create a lot of jobs, green jobs, unless we start to get manufacturing for solar power generators and for wind turbines.
Some, like Paul Bell, thinks the future is in telecommunications.
In the next 10 years, that we'll become much more of what people call a teleport city, because of so much telecommunication traffic going through here to service that will play an integral role of servicing the United States needs.
And there are those, like John Bishop, who say that it's too soon to move away from tourism.
We are the convention center capital of North America. Well, I want to be the convention center capital of the world.
One thing is for sure, though. Las Vegas is facing its most serious challenge, and there's no fixed recipe for success. Despite all the hopes and efforts, the question still remains whether the glass will be half empty or half full.